clearly seeing some dollar strength, which is kind of favoring the bias I've had. I mean, as you see, DXYs keep pushing to the upside. So the bias has been bullish ever since then, and nothing has changed since that. So I'm still looking for DXY to come back to the highs here. So I'm bullish for DXY until around 105,500. So that is the longer term target. So for pairs like Euro USD, Pound USD, still looking for shorts. However, I wanted to see a move to the upside with the news to kind of retrace and then look to short. So yeah, Euro USD melting the downside at the moment. I'm expecting Euro USD to come back into this particular area over here. And we've kind of just come into it right now, sort of. So I'm still bearish on Euro, but I'm not really looking to sell at these prices. The whole plan for myself was to see if Euro could have a bit of a pullback. We broke through a really nice level on Tuesday, more or less, yeah. But Tuesday, we broke through that level there on Tuesday. So I've been waiting for a retest of that area for some shorts. However, we haven't got that opportunity as of yet. So with Euro USD, we're coming into a big support. So now I'm going to kind of press the brakes a little bit with my short bias, kind of back away. I'm not really looking to sell Euro USD at these prices here. If we do crack the support, then sure, we could come a lot more to the downside. We've got some levels further down as well we can potentially look into. But at the moment, we are coming to a big obstacle, and I never really want to sell into a big level of support. Doesn't really make too much sense. So yeah, Euro still looking at more downside, but we'll see how price reacts to that support. Pound USD likewise as well. We've been falling to the downside quite well. Again, haven't really seen a bigger pullback for Pound USD, but we are coming into some areas where potentially you might start to bounce from. We've got a big level here, 1.245. Even these lows, potentially the price may drift towards as well. So again, similar opportunity for Euro, looking at some pullbacks. The market has been very consistent with the lower highs with Pound USD. So even from a higher time frame perspective, I'm still looking at corrections to the upside, followed by a lower high and some more shorts. So I'm waiting for a bigger pullback for Pound, hopefully a bigger pullback for Euro. Aussie dollar and the USD dollar, I'm still looking for shorts as well for these two, but they've been very, very choppy. Looks like this one's just about breaking through the low, but not clean. I want price to break through with a lot more momentum, then come back for some pullbacks, some shorts, and then I'll be looking to short ends the USD. Same thing with AU. This one's kind of dancing at support as well. So I'm not quite interested to short it just yet, but for both of them, from a high time frame perspective, we've been very, very consistent with the lower lows and lower highs. So there's a very good chance that we're probably going to come back to these lows here. Same thing for NZD USD as well. So pound CAD is looking very, very attractive going forward for the rest of the week, probably into early next week as well, because we still need to see a retracement before I do actually look to short. I'm looking for a breaking retest on this low here. That's a lovely level at 1.70, just underneath 1.71. I'm looking for a short on the retest of that area. Pound CAD has been pretty consistent with the lower highs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now looking for a retest of that structure for the 6th lower high and then continuation to the downside. Pound CAD has also broken through a very key substantial level on the daily chart as well.
Did you know our market scanning software, the EDGEFINDER, just got even better? Check out our newest asset, Bitcoin. That's right, Bitcoin was our most requested feature update, and we're so excited to announce Bitcoin is finally here with plans to add even more crypto in the future. We've also updated our most popular feature, the Smart Money Tracker, adding even more data than before. The EDGEFINDER not only automatically scores 8 different metrics for each asset to give it an overall buy, sell, or neutral score, but it also keeps track of bank and analyst positioning, stores historical fundamental data, shows how assets are trending throughout the day, and so much more. Right now, our YouTube viewers can get the EDGEFINDER at a discounted price when they use promo code A1YT. You can check out the EDGEFINDER with the link down in the description below, and again, get it for the special discounted price when you use promo code A1YT at checkout.
So in my books, pound CAD is looking good for more downside. Is anyone else looking to short pound CAD? Let me know. But yeah, if you can keep up this momentum, have some pullbacks, I will be looking for a retest or some structure, maybe some trendline confluence as well. Not too sure if we'll get a test. Maybe the market might wick into it, but as long as we come back into retest that area, I'm a happy bunny to be looking to short from there. And targets back down to the prior low, just underneath 1.69 as well. Euro CAD, something similar, isn't as clean as pound CAD, But it does look like EuroCAD is starting to break out of the consolidation here. We've of course got the highs and lows. Looks like the market's starting to break through. We've got lower lows and lower highs over here. So EuroCAD is looking like we are breaking through as well. Not as clean as PoundCAD. Hence why I'm focusing on PoundCAD a lot more. Why PoundCAD is on my watch list and EuroCAD isn't. But again, they're very, very similar pairs. Most likely will do the exact same thing. So EuroCAD, we're looking at push back into this level here at 1.45. PoundCAD looking at a very similar push there as well. So hopefully I can see some pullbacks. And then I will look to short. So gold is still bearish bias 2. This one's steadily moving to the downside, came back and retested some nice structure on a retest of this level here on the lower time frame. So it looks like gold is coming back to the downside, back into these lows here. Gold is still kind of ranging, resting on some support, but I still do expect a lot more downside for gold. We came and rejected a very, very key level on the daily chart. So ever since that happened last week, I've been looking for gold to come back into the lows here at 1890. The market has been forming these lower highs, 1, 2, and potentially 3. Now I'm looking for us to rest back down at these lows here, which we're not too far away from. So my aim for gold is looking for those lower highs and shorting them. I've been looking for a bigger pullback to retest this area here. It doesn't look likely at the moment. And if you're shorting down the lower time frames, might have got a nice little entry, but I mean, it'll be difficult because the news is what kind of kicked things off, but price is right back at support right now. So I wouldn't be looking to jump into any gold shorts at the moment, but if we can keep up with this momentum, break through some structure, then get some pullbacks, that will be decent there as well too. So gold shorts look good too. Again, pretty much all these dollar pairs, Euro USD, Pound USD, expecting more downside, NZD USD, AUD USD expecting more downside, gold expecting more downside. Dollar CAD and dollar Swiss are kind of the odd ones out because they actually are trading out some tough resistances. So dollar Swiss looks like it might be breaking through, so potentially that could be looking better by the end of the day. And same thing with USD CAD. If USD CAD can break through this area here, then it'll look a lot better for the buys. But every single other dollar pair, I'm basically anticipating more dollar strength. So if I can see a good pullback on euro, on pound, I'll be there to take some shorts, of course, as long as it fits my plan and whatnot. But the key thing I'm looking for the dollar pairs is just some pullbacks and some more shorts going to the downside in favor of dollar strength. And of course, pound CAD, I'm looking for some sells there too. Hopefully you can get some pullbacks pretty soonish, but we'll have to see.
EJ is starting a downtrend possibly, so still kind of stuck in this large overall range. I am starting to see some potential selling pressure in these two legs. Am I looking to sell right now? Do I have an order for a break and retest to sell? No, I want to see a large breakout. I want to see a bigger breakout out of the range. So let's see if the bearish pressure can continue. Aussie Japanese yen, for me personally, also range bound, stuck in this box. Also seeing a bit of a V reversal right here. And this is kind of a pattern that happens often. You get a V, you get a range, and then we push up. But to be honest, for now, this has been ranging for 2 days, and I'm expecting a larger, wider range. So I'm looking for an impulse up or an impulse down. Okay, NJ, New Zealand Japanese yen, same as the Aussie Japanese yen. So V reversal and a range. But for now, I mean, overall picture is a very, very range bound, very flat. Absolutely no potential for me as a trend trader. Okay, let's take a look at Vantage S&P 1 hour chart as well. Well, I'm seeing potential on the S&P. We did have this ascending channel on the top right here, and after an ascending channel, we kind of usually in most cases we reverse in the opposite direction, so we drop to the downside, and currently I'm starting to see potential momentum building to the downside. So I'm not trading this alive, but I am seeing potential for some sells. If this continues, gives a nice push, then it would be an established downtrend coming from an ascending channel, which is very, very high probability to actually continue trending to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for on the S&P. Okay, let's see the Euro Aussie, for example. Let's do that one, FXCM data. For this one, flat. Okay, for me, this is flat, not seeing potential. Range bound, I'm looking for a large push up or a large push down. I would wait for price to either clear this area, or if you're trading the range, I would look to buy the bottom, which would be around here. So buy the bottom of the range or sell the top of the range. So very simple stuff. But again, don't do anything if you haven't thoroughly backtested, at least in the last 5 years, and you have a large sample size to prove you have an edge in the markets. Okay, US dollar JPY. Yeah, let's do it. US dollar JPY. And news is coming out very soon. So I think in around 40 seconds, we will have the news for today. US dollar JPY is kind of trending up, but sort of pausing right here on the top. We will see what will happen, but I am seeing potential in this uptrend. I am seeing some strong bullish pressure. Overall picture kind of flat, but yeah, I would look to see if we can continue with this uptrend like we are seeing here. Okay, news is coming out in around 19 seconds. Let's take a look at the euro and the US dollar. We'll also take a look at some other dollar pairs as well. Okay, so 6 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and well, the reaction is it's kind of big. Yeah, it's definitely big. Let's see the EJ pair. Okay. So EU kind of moving down. Let's see Aussie US dollar. Not much on the Aussie and US dollar. Pound US dollar. A bit of a reaction. Again, what I want to see on the pound, I know some of you are trading this one live. I want to see it give me a bigger leg down. Okay, I want to see a bigger leg. I want to see a nice fat bearish candle.
Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free Edge Finder, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.